about vitamin D. It's one of the darling vitamins that doctors and naturopaths say that, I'll call it, everybody should be taking.
Right.
But it's gone in vogue, high, low, and in between in terms of what the latest dosing recommendations are. So what is the latest news on vitamin D dosing?
The latest news is based on what it does to you. What are your levels after taking the vitamin D? And that requires a blood test. So how can you do it simply? Usually most folks will do well with 3,000 to 5,000 IUs, or international units of activity, of vitamin D. And this is one of those ones that we really were surprised about. 10 years ago I would have said, get out in the sun for 15 minutes, you'll be fine. It doesn't work that way for some reason. Maybe it's environmental stress, I'm not sure.
You mean people aren't absorbing vitamin D the way they used to?
People need to take more. It may be because the rate of utilization is greater, but we're finding out so many things about it beyond what we knew about it, helping to utilize calcium in bone development and whatever, immunological function, neurological function. It's hugely important. But the danger in taking too much is quite substantive.
Right, there's a fine line. You can tip
Oh yeah,
overboard.
you can really overdose with it, and the problem is that it's very difficult to get it out of the system.
So if somebody takes 3 to 5, is that safe, or should they be sure that they get their D levels tested? Will physicians know how to test for that?
Yeah, it's a conventional blood test. You can send it out and then it comes back. But then interpreting it, what does that level mean? The current thinking is that somewhere between 40 and 55 is the nicest tight range. Most tests will say you want more than 25 and less than, well, maybe 75 or 80, but we're tightening up our range now.
Okay. Does dosing vary by age?
Usually the older you are, the more difficult it is to get it in and utilize it, so you may have to go higher on it. But again, the blood test is very useful.
All right, and work with the expert. And
Absolutely.
how do they go now? So now I'm at the store and I want to pick a vitamin D. Any form, liquid, tablet, anything, any specific form to look for?
Well, this is one of those wonderful things that we found out how to make it cheaply. We found out that we can use lanolin, which is wool fat, as a starting material and make vitamin D drops. Sweeten it with a little bit of stevia or something like that, 1,000 IUs per drop. Put the drops on a spoon, you're off to the races.
So do you like liquid better than a tablet?
Yeah, because it's
it absorbs better?
Well, it's easier to take. People say, oh yeah, I just put the drops on the spoon, lick the spoon, and I'm done.
Okay, great. And those are readily available?
Oh yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
If you liked what you saw today, we have more videos with Dr. Rubman at our website. He also writes a blog for us, Nature Doc's Patient Diary. So come visit bottomlineinc.com and share. Share with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, whatever's your preference.